Hey everyone, if you're diving into Power BI and working with some data you want to keep safe, you're in the right place. In this quick tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how to save a Power BI file the right way. By the end, you'll be confident about making sure your hard work isn't lost and you'll know exactly where to find it next time you need it. So let's jump straight in. Imagine you've just finished pulling in your data and maybe started building a few visualizations in Power BI. Before you go any further, it's a smart move to save your progress. Not only does this protect your work from being accidentally lost, but it also gives you a backup you can return to or share later. So with your Power BI project open, let's walk through these simple steps together. First, you'll want to look up at the top left corner of the Power BI window for the File option in the menu bar. Clicking this is just like opening the File menu in Word or Excel. It's where all the important commands are hiding. Give that File button a click. Don't be afraid to explore. Nothing happens yet by just opening the menu. Once the menu expands, you'll see a list of different options. Here you want to find and select Save As. Why Save As instead of just Save? That's because Save As lets you choose exactly where you want to put your file, what you want to call it, and even lets you save different versions. This is super helpful if you like creating backup copies or want to share a snapshot of your data with a colleague. Click Save As. It should open a new dialog box. Now here, where you get to make a few choices, the dialog box will ask you where you'd like to save your Power BI file. Maybe you have a favorite folder for all your projects, or perhaps you want to pop it on your desktop for easy access. You can browse around your computer's file system right here and pick the spot that works best for you. If you're not sure where to save it, I suggest creating a dedicated folder just for Power BI projects. That way, you never have to go hunting for your files when you need them again. Next, let's give your file a name. This might seem like a minor step, but it matters. Instead of sticking with the default name, try to use something that describes your project or the type of data inside. For example, instead of Book 1 or Untitled, maybe use something like Sales Analysis Q2 or Customer Data 2024. This makes it way easier to find the right file later, especially as you start working on more projects. Once you've chosen the location and entered a name, you're almost there. Look for the Save button on that dialog box and click it. Now don't worry if Power BI takes a few seconds here, especially if you've imported a large data set. Saving can take a little longer the first time, so just be patient. You'll know it's done when the dialog box disappears and you're back in your familiar workspace. And that's it, your Power BI file is now safely stored on your computer, ready for you to open, update, or share with your team whenever you need. If this tutorial helped you out, be sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing for more step-by-step guides just like this. And if you have any questions or want to share what you're building in Power BI, drop a comment below. I love hearing what you're working on. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.